Welcome to this session on spiritual sex attacks. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscription button now and turn on the notification button so that you are notified immediately I upload a new video. This session is going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be wow. So, sit tight. Let's go.
Chika, ossai-ugbah, believes that there is more to life than what you can see or prove by science. He is a pastor, an author, adaptive leadership teacher, and coaches people in life mastery and spiritual intelligence.
Again, how do we recognize spiritual sex attack? Astral sex. Astral sex. What do we mean by astral sex? It is an out-of-body experience where you are able to get out of your body and fix your energy on someone else who is not in an astral state, but in a physical state. And that person being in a physical state, you are able to project your astral energy into that person and make that person to act in the direction of your desire. This is what spiritists do a lot. When you are their crush, or they develop that sensual fondness for you, when they go into astral state, because you are in your dream state and your dream world, and your body is immobile and inactive, their floating astral body is placed parallel to your sleeping body in a direction where they can project their energy into your body that is inactive in your sleep or dream state. So what happens then in your dream and your sleep state, you begin to have sexually enticing dreams or begin to experience sexually enticing thoughts that puts your body into an active sexual state. And that gives them entrance or the ability to gain sexual dominion over you. Elaine Pavlina wrote in her blog that this is what she has practiced for years. She's been able to have sex with all her male friends that she desires, even with any hot celebrity you can think about, that she had been able to conquer their spirits because she had the ability to be able to travel in that state and project it into their dream world. If you find yourself overpowered in your dream state, someone is assaulting you sexually and invading your sexual privacy by spiritual sex attack. And you have to raise your spirit man to a point where you gain dominion in the spirit realm so that no one can take dominion over your physical body when you are in your sleep unconscious state. How do we recognize spiritual sex attack? Overpowering sex urge. Overpowering sex urge. The urge for sex is natural. The urge for sex is biological. The urge for sex is not constant. It keeps fluctuating according to the desire of the human body. Just like you get hungry physically, it is a natural stimuli that can be controlled and put in check. The expression of sexual desire can be proper or improper depending on the object that you are expressing that desire towards. When this desire becomes overbearing, overpowering, that you are no longer able to control it, it is not normal. It is an attack spiritually on you sexually. When the urge for sex becomes overpowering, overbearing, uncontrollable, it's an attack. I mean, this one is not a sex maniac. This one is not a sex predator. Normal, civilized, modernized, educated, cultured human being. If that is what you are experiencing, then you are under spiritual sex attack. How do we recognize spiritual sex attack? Physical energy that is drained, especially at the point where you wake up from your sleep. Constantly, you find yourself physically drained. Engaging in sex physically takes a lot of energy. It drains you physically of energy. The same thing happens spiritually. When there is an invasion of your sexual life spiritually, when someone rapes you spiritually, when someone has sexual experience with you physically, spiritually, it drains you also of energy, because the one who comes in a spiritual state and sucks your spiritual energy and leaves you empty. So you wake up with the thought that it's like I had sex in my dream, or I was semi-conscious, but I don't have energy anymore. I'm physically drained. Anyone and everyone who has ever gone through this experience will tell you that they feel empty. They feel hollow. They feel drained. It's like someone sapped everything away from their body. Someone sapped everything away from their spirit. They feel so light because their energy has just been drained by the spirit or the spiritist or the occultist that invaded their sexual privacy by spiritual sex attack. Therefore, that loss of energy that you have constantly felt, think back to your dream world. Go back to your dream experience and ask yourself, was there a spiritual sex dream? Was there an astral sex? What was it that I experienced across the night? If it was a sexual experience, definitely it was a spiritual sex attack, meant to drain you and defy your spirit man so that you can't soar any longer in the spiritual height that you have always done in your life. Spiritual sex attack is real. Let me repeat. Spiritual sex attack is real. Remember, I talked about physical energy that is drained from you. Nina, that's not her real name. Nina discovered that she heard her husband's voice on a cool, snowy morning in Birmingham, Alabama in 2011. She knew that the figure she saw was what looked like her husband. And the figure laid over her. And a sex experience took place. Nina was about 4 months pregnant at that time. But she noticed that the intensity with which that took place wouldn't be her husband. And she said, what I saw was like vapor circulating over me with a face smiling, and it left me. And when it left me, I was not just physically drained, I was dead tired. She said, I told my husband, and my husband said it was hallucination, but I knew it was not hallucination. 3 days after, Nina lost her pregnancy because a spirit invaded her sexually and drained her of the energy that was within her. How do we recognize spiritual sex attack? Apart from dream sex, apart from astral sex, apart from overpowering sex urge, strange night events. Strange night events. You just heard the story of Nina. It was a cold, snowy night. She held a voice that sounded like her husband's voice. But above all, she heard and knew when the door of their room opened and when that person walked in that looked like her husband. Spiritual sex attackers oftentimes come in and you hear your door open. You hear it slam behind them. You hear someone's footstep just walked towards your bed. Strange night sexual or sensual occurrences. You felt a weight on your bed, like someone lying by your side or someone came to lie by your side. You may have become conscious to open your eyes and you didn't see anyone physically. Because you were in your physical state, you could not see anyone. Someone was actually lying spiritually by you or with you. Sometimes it may be a weight you feel on your body, like someone lying on your body. Or you feel a hand all over you, caressing you in a sexual way or touching you in a sexual way. You may feel hands on your laps. Or if you are a lady, someone trying to place your laps apart. Be careful. Strange night occurrences. Sometimes you find yourself pushed down from your bed, or you wake up. You knew you were lying on the bed, but at the point where you woke up, you were on the floor. It was an astral body who wanted to invade you sexually that did that. Or possibly, you knew when you slept, you were dressed, but you woke up stark naked. Strange night occurrences, whistlings, signs, words, footsteps, songs, light as it were dancing. Strange night visitations will show that a sexual spiritual attacker had just walked into your physical space to carry out an activity sexually in your life. When you notice this, become spiritually sensitive to take charge over your spiritual atmosphere. How do we recognize spiritual sex attack? Negative emotional reaction. What do I mean by negative emotional reaction? At the time you woke up, something occurred to you that you just had sex in your dream. And you felt the sensation on your body. Being both body and spirit, you knew within you that something took place. You react negatively, meaning you become angry that no, that can't be me. No, I don't do such things. No. I can't stoop so low to have gotten into that form of experience with such and such a person. Or no. Whatever it was or whoever it was, no. That wasn't me. That wasn't with my consent. If that is your reaction, if that is the emotion that comes forth from you, it means you were spiritually attacked sexually. Seriously? Yeah. Seriously. Helena, that's not her real name, said, in one night, I had 2 spiritual sex visitations. She said, I loved the intensity. I loved everything about it. Why I don't want it to happen again? I expect it because I reached sexual climax when it took place. Notice the emotion. I don't want it to happen, but I expect it again because I loved it. That emotion is not negative. And my response was simple. In as much as you were not angry over what took place, you loved it and desired it, it will still continue to happen. Once your spirit rejects an advance, once your spirit rejects a desire, your spirit man has the ability to be able to block that channel and close it perpetually, because the rejection is not merely physical, it is spiritual. Remember, you are body, soul, and spirit. And your desire, most times, is activated spiritually. So when your spirit man rejects the sexual visitation, the spiritual sex attack, your emotion has displayed that that was not me. Someone took hold of my spirit and violated me contrary to my conscience and my expectation. Finally, how do we recognize spiritual sex attack? Unending physical problems. And one of such unending physical problems has to do with marital issues. If the one you are married to and you are in relationship with, either as your fiancé or fiancée, is already into spiritual sexual experiences, you will be a victim. I mean, a victim. Because The sex spirit is jealous and wouldn't want to share him or her with you. So, the sex spirit, the incubus or the succubus, will attack your finance, will attack your marriage, will attack your job, will attack your business, and make life miserable for you. If you are facing these, I think you need to have a heart-to-heart talk with your lover so that you will know if you are writing from the same page. Because as long as he or she remains in that spiritual sex relationship with a spiritual lover, boy, you are in. You are done for. Have a heart-to-heart talk with him or her. If he or she is ready to quit, if he or she is not ready to quit from that spiritual sex relationship, guy, quit that relationship. Because that's the only way you can maintain freedom in your life and over your life. This guy said to me, said, my girlfriend walked to my house to say hello to me and to sleep over. And at night, coming out from the kitchen, she was strolling to the dining room. I wanted to give her a hug, and something slapped me, or rather, someone slapped me. I knew someone slapped me, but there was no one around. And I said to him, you just met someone in an astral state or a spirit state who goes around having relationship with your girlfriend. You have an alternative now, either to stay within that relationship or to quit that relationship, because you don't stand a chance against the spirit lover who has the spiritual relationship with her in the spirit realm. Remember, it is spiritual sex attack. It is sex that takes place in the spirit realm, in your dream state, in your unconscious state, but real in your body, in the sense that you feel the physical effects and sensations on your body. If you've been having dream sex, astral sex, overpowering sexual urge, drained of physical energy, each time you wake up after your night experiences, experiencing strange night events, a negative reaction or emotion after night dream sex experiences, or facing unending marital problems, you may just be under spiritual sex attack from a spiritual sex attacker. If that is what you face, find a way to defeat the spiritual sex attacker. I hope I've been able to assist you today to become more spiritually intelligent. Until I come your way again, live fully, raise the height of your spiritual experience, and gain dominion in your spirit man. Thank you for listening to me. Bye-bye. From the things that you heard, have you been able to identify if you have been attacked or if someone has been attacked? Think about it. The aim is to beef up your intelligence to help you to recognize spiritual sex attack. Watch out for the next video. Now, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscription button now. Turn on the notification bell. Till I come your way again in the next video, stay safe.